to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Roll call, please, Mr. Dankert.
Mayor King.
Present.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Present.
Councilmember Baskin.
Present.
Mala.
Present.
Waller.
Present.
Postma. Pashusta.
Present.
Fisher.
Present.
We have a quorum, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number one is approving the adoption of the agenda with the additions and the subtraction.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Number two is a motion approving the minutes from our December 6, 2021 Truth and Taxation hearing.
So move.
Oh, I'm sorry, and the December 8th hearing. Is
So move.
there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number three, under recognitions and award, we got four retirements we're going to recognize today. First one, John Mueller. Don't see John in the audience. Chief, you want to say anything about John Mueller?
Nothing good, I'm sure. Just kidding.
John's still with us. He's obviously chosen to serve on the county commission. He had an outstanding career starting with Fillmore County. Came to us in '94 as an experienced officer. I actually worked overnight patrol with him when I started in '97. I had an enormous amount of respect for John, and he was certainly one of my mentors and someone who, even as captain in chief, he was our lieutenant on days. One of the one or two people I bounce a lot of ideas off. And again, he's grew up in Austin. He was very proud to serve here. He also, of course, has a son and a daughter who currently work for us. So definitely has instilled that in his kids, that service to our community. And again, an outstanding career for us. And we were sad to see him go. But like all those who retire, I think he's very happy with seeking other challenges in life right now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with my seat at corrections. John was steady and reliable and is an awesome cop. And I think everybody should, when you leave city service, at least replace your divot with two people rather than just when you leave and leave that divot. So we'll be expecting that from anybody that leaves from now on. But John served from June 6, 1994 to February 28, 2021. And we're happy for that service. Thank you, Chief. Next up for retirements is Norbert Eggert from August 25th, 1992 to April 12th, 2021, Public Works. Stephen.
Yeah, Norb worked at the wastewater treatment plant for us. Started out as kind of a machinist. He and his dad owned a machine fabrication company in Waltham, and Norb came from there, and we utilized his talents at the wastewater treatment plant for many years on the maintenance side of it. And then as he advanced in his career, he moved into the operations side and also the management side, and retired as a operations supervisor for us and served almost 30 years. So we appreciate everything that Norb provided for us at the wastewater treatment plant.
Right on. Thank you, Stephen, and thank you, Norbert, for your years. Also, Stephen, we have Bill Adams from June 5th of 1995 to November 30th, 2021, the Public Works Street Department. Can you say a few words about Bill, please?
Yeah, Bill was a mechanic for his whole career for us at the Public Works garage, working on all of our snow equipment, any snow plows, trucks, any of that type of equipment that needed maintenance. He was talented in that, and did a great job for us as a mechanic, and allowed us to, ultimately save a lot of money by being able to do things in-house on that maintenance and fixing of equipment standpoint, and not have to send it off for repairs at other facilities. So Bill did a great job for us in his time with the city of Austin.
Excellent. Thanks, Stephen. And this last one, for those paying attention, is not a typo. Cheryl Hayes, she has served the city of Austin from October 4th, 1976, not a typographical error, people, 1976, until soon to be December 31st, 2021. Ann, would you say a few words about Cheryl, please?
I'm coming. Cheryl started at the arena. She served 9 years over at the arena before she came to the clerk's office. If anyone who's done anything with the city, you see Cheryl at the front counter. She's a smiling face. She's a positive person. She's a perfect example of a city employee putting herself out there and serving the public, and she will be greatly missed. So,
Yes, she
you know,
will.
we thank Cheryl for all of her years of service, and we're sad to see her go, but happy for her new adventure in life.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Ann. And Cheryl is an absolute fixture, and I saw her, I think this is my third time today seeing you, and the first two times I walked by her desk and I just said, 1976. It's like, that's like 45 years, right? Yeah. So if anybody else has any kind words to say.
I think they want a picture. We're pretty informal. You guys can just walk up here.
Well, I'm glad that you came.
Yeah, there's my two other granddaughters, Ava and Isla. Oh, this way, Cheryl.
There you go.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank
45 years.
you.
Do you have any words to say?
25 years, it really was. It's been really nice. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna miss everybody too.
Oh, we're gonna miss you.
Yes, you'll definitely be missed.
Has it seemed like 44 years is all? It's gone so quick. It's only seemed like 44.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You've been a joy. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Come through with this? Come through with this.
Mayor, can I just say something? Because she's probably, I'm sure they're not going to hang out for our whole long and drawn-out meeting, but I don't think that there's ever been a time that I haven't seen you with a smile on your face. Cheryl has, every time I walk in, she's got a smile, she's welcoming, she's friendly, she's happy, and we know you have bad days, so
Yeah, but I try to be, yeah.
you're going to be missed. You're going to be missed.
Oh, thank you.
Ultra positive. Yes, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Joyce, for those words. Moving on to item number 4 is a motion for the consent agenda with the additions.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Under public hearings, reviewing a tax abatement application from Bigelow and Lennon Construction. Craig?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members. Another abatement for us out in the Nature's Ridge subdivision. It's in conformance with our adopted policy. Council action is requested to approve or deny the abatement. This is a public hearing.
Anybody here from the public like to speak on the matter or on Zoom? Hearing none, looking for approval or denial for that tax abatement.
So moved to approve. Second.
Mr. Dankert?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 6, resolution for a public hearing on a 5-year capital improvement plan. Tom?
This is an annual capital improvement plan the City of Austin brings forward based on work with the City Council and the department heads to come up with a plan for the next 5 years as to where our capital improvements are going. For 2022 through 2026, the plan is just over $158 million worth of projects, and about $80 million of that's going to be the treatment plant. And this covers everything from police, fire, treatment plant, everything the city does capital-wise. What happens with council if this does get approved is that 2022 would then be approved as part of the budget, that staff is then directed to go forward and get those improvements done. 2023 through 2026 are almost placeholders or planning methods for them to take a look at to plan longer term what they want the improvements to be. So those are not set in stone. In fact, a lot of times we see them jockeying different years in order to fit other items in within the available funding. So again, this is a public hearing, but this is the capital improvement plan proposed for 2022 through 2026.
Is anyone in the public or on Zoom wish to speak on this matter? If not, looking for a resolution for item number 6.
So moved the resolution.
Is there a second?
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thanks, Tom. Under petitions and requests, item number 7 is a resolution approving the tax levy for 2022. Thomas?
As discussed at the Truth and Taxation hearing that was held, The proposed tax levy for 2022 is $7,940,000. Again, that is what would be proposed to be spread over all the taxable property within the city of Austin. Council made a recommendation at the Truth and Taxation hearing to pass this levy as is, but the council can always reduce it now, but you cannot increase it.
Thank you, Tom. Anything further from the council on item number 7? If not, looking for resolution.
So move. Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Pashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thanks, Tom. Item number 8 is a resolution adopting the budget for 2022. Tom?
2022 budget is proposed at $38,949,960. Again, $7.94 million of that will come from the tax levy. Over $8.5 million will come from local government aid. And then the rest is sewer fees, internal service fund fees, et cetera. Again, we'd request council authorize and approve and adopt the budget for 2022 that will then set the spending and revenue sources set for the next year.
Thank you, Tom. Council, any comments? If not, looking for resolution for item number 8.
So move the resolution.
Second.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Pashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 9 is a resolution authorizing the cancellation of certain ad valorem tax levies. Tom?
City of Austin issued debt back in 2015 for the Austin Utilities Master Facility, Central Facility, for which part of that approval was that the council would pass a debt service levy each year for payment of the bonds related to that if the utilities didn't have sufficient revenues to pay the debt themselves. For payable 2022, that levy is $1,280,646. And again, that's only for the 2022 payment. It doesn't pay everything off. For the 2022 payment, and the utilities has significant revenue sources in order to pay that bond. Therefore, we don't need to add that to the debt service levy and make the citizens pay for it. Would request council cancel that tax portion of the levy.
Okay. Council, any comments? If not, looking for resolution for item number 9.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Pashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, and just thank you to the council and department heads for the budget and tax levy process this year. We certainly appreciate everybody's help and support.
Right on.
As we do yours.
Yep, thank you, Tom. Item number 10 is a resolution accepting donations to the city of Austin. This week, we have a very generous $10,000 gift from Belita Schindler for the cross-country ski program at the Nature Center. With that, looking for a resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Pashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 11 is a resolution granting renewals of the 2022 licenses for sale of hard liquor on sale, Sunday hard liquor on sale, Sunday wine on sale, and 3-2 beer on and off sale. Ann?
Yes, so I'll speak about numbers 11 and 12 at the same time. Number 11 is the renewals of all of the liquor licenses that we currently have. Our members are renewing them. They've gone through all the insurance requirements. And then the next one, number 12, is a particular business. They're getting a wine on sale because of the limited availability of a 3-2 beer license. So they're having issues with the distributor, which we might have to take that up next year from the council standpoint of modifying some of our current ordinances because 3-2 beer might go away. So I would request approval of those 2 items.
All right, we'll take one at a time. Council, if no questions for Ann, looking for resolution for item number 11.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Pashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 12 is a resolution granting a wine on-sale license and Sunday wine on-sale license to Everbright Incorporated. Need a resolution, please.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, Tom. Removing item number 13 brings us to item number 14 is a series of motions reviewing an amended annexation ordinance. Item number 14A is for preparation of the ordinance, item 14B for adoption and publication of the ordinance. Holly?
Mayor and council, this is regarding approximately 90 acres of city-owned property. The original ordinance was passed back in August and submitted to the State Municipal Office of Municipal Boundary Adjustments. As part of their process, they submitted to MnDOT to examine our legal descriptions, and there were just a couple of issues that they wanted to correct before they went ahead and approved our annexation. So I have some proposed amendments regarding that for your approval.
Okay, council, any
Do you have any questions about?
questions for Holly? Then looking for a motion on number 14A, preparation of the ordinance.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 14B is an ordinance for adoption of the publication of the ordinance.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolution. Okay, Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Ordinance passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 15 is a motion approving the notice of intent for annexation. Holly?
Yeah, so this is just notice to the township and to the Office of Municipal Boundary Adjustments that we intend to annex approximately 21 acres of I-90. And what that will do for us is, because of the way the statutes are written, once that happens, or once that is allowed, the rest of the area on I-90, 218, and other parcels in the city would be able to be annexed by ordinance. We could do the whole thing by joint resolution. However, we have gotten opposition to that from the township in the past. So I'm proposing to go this route initially. What would happen is the notice would get sent to the Office of Municipal Boundary Adjustments and the township. The township can either approve our moving forward with annexation, they can contest it, or they can ignore it. If they ignore it within 90 days, we would be able to move forward with annexation by ordinance. And right now it's just the notice piece that I'm asking you to approve.
Thank you, Holly. Any questions, council? If not, looking for a motion for item number 15.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 16 is a resolution approving an ICM agreement with Ralph Donkers. Stephen?
The next three items are all ICM related with different entities. We do these each year around this time of year to reestablish flow and strength discharge rates from different users throughout the community. These typically apply to businesses that discharge waste that is stronger than the normal residential waste. We have about 11 ICM agreements with different entities. And before you tonight are 3 different ICM agreements. And if you have any specific questions about them as we get to them, feel free to let me know.
Okay, council, anything for item number 16? If not, looking for resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Fisher,
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 17 is approving an ICM agreement with the WCI Austin Landfill. Council, any other questions for Mr. Lang? If not, looking for resolution on that.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin,
Aye.
Obala,
Aye.
Waller,
Aye.
Bashusta,
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. 18 is a resolution approving an ICM agreement with GNR Truck Wash. If no questions, look for resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Tom?
Councilmember Baskin.
Aye.
Obala.
Aye.
Waller.
Aye.
Pashusta.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 19 is a motion eliminating the 30-minute response time requirement for police officers. Trish?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The next 4 items, the elimination of the 30-minute response time, the employee referral program, the student loan incentive program, and the relocation program, all of these relate to police officers. We discussed them at the last work session. Hopefully, these are an attempt to increase our application pool for our police officers. The 30-minute response, we had indicated many of the local or our comparables do not have the response time, so eliminating that requirement. The one kind of change we've had following our discussion was the relocation. At our work session, I think Councilmember Pashusta had indicated that, we had originally had 2 years in there, and that there may be times when it might be difficult for an individual to find the housing that they want and relocate within that 2 years. So we did expand that to 3 years, but then also added the caveat or the condition that with a 6-month extension, if they had some difficulties, it could be extended further past that 6 months if they did make a genuine effort to relocate and haven't found anything, or closing dates were delayed and those kinds of things at the approval of the city administrator.
Okay. Council, any questions for Trish?
I just want to say thank you. Love the creative thought process around it. And obviously, it's not an Austin-specific issue, but I love that we've got some Austin-specific ideas for how we're trying to solve it. So good work.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it as well. It's just the right thing to do at this time, just to hopefully build our candidate pool. So item number 19, looking for a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 20, approving the employee referral incentive program. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 21 is a motion approving a student loan reimbursement for the incentive program. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 22 is a motion approving the relocation reimbursement program.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Number 23 is granting the Planning and Zoning Department the power to contract for the removal of junk and/or illegally stored vehicles at the following locations. 23A is 1206 Fifth Street Northwest, the mailing property. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 23B, 804 Fourth Avenue Southwest. Oh, boy. The Trisbydekowski Goodyear property. Motion?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to citizens addressing the council. If there's anyone here wishing to address the council, then.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, thank you, Elaine. Hearing none, nor on Zoom, and nor, we don't have an honorary councilperson tonight. Reports and recommendations. Craig?
Yes, the mayor and I were contacted by the superintendent of schools and with interest in doing a joint meeting with the school district, with city council, similar to what we do with the county. And they proposed a couple dates of February 14th or March 14th. So if council could take a look at those dates and let me know if that would be open for you. I think we'd like to avail a meeting with the school district.
And we'd meet at their new McPhail
Correct.
Music Center, and I, in the discussion we had, it'd be just very casual, like we do with the county board, bounce things, ideas, or bounce what's going on with our entities, with theirs. So I'd certainly entertain that meeting, and look on your calendars for Valentine's Day,
Yep.
which is always
It's an
appropriate.
evening event, right?
Bring flowers.
Yeah,
Bring Katie and count it as a date.
Yeah, bring Gadget, she's ready anyway. Or March 14th would be the other
Yeah.
option, so maybe get with Craig and see what the best date would be.
they're suggesting meeting starting at 4:30.
Very good. Anything else, Craig?
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, anything from the city council? We'll start with Joyce.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear about it.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody. I want to say, I do have a number one fan that watches every meeting, so I want to say Merry Christmas to Jason, and Happy New Year to Jason. And just thank you to the staff for all you do all the time, and it's been another good year, I believe, and better than 2020. And, oh, I forgot, with the exception of Tomlinson. So, that's it.
Excellent. Thanks, Joyce.
Yeah.
Rebecca?
I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's and looking forward to 2022.
Right on. Thank you. Jeff?
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy Holidays. Appreciate all the hard work. It's been an interesting year, a little bit better than the year before, and hopefully we continue this trend on into 22 and forward, and we get this pandemic under control and totally return to normal, quote unquote. So look forward to a better 22. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Labala?
Well, happy Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holiday. This has been a great year, even though the storm tried to challenge our town in the last few days. So I'm sorry for those who lost their property and other stuff. So we're thinking of them. So HRA have some, I think, program that they can apply through CHIP for so that they can get reimbursement, I believe. But overall, 2022 will be a great year. I will be a dad again in 2022, so I think I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, with that, everyone did a great job. So from the department head and overall, so been a great year for Austin.
Thank you, Obala. Does anybody else feel like every time I mention Obala, I should say, tonight he's wearing, and go on about the designer that he might be wearing today. I feel like he's like a runway. Tonight he's wearing, I don't even know tonight he's wearing JCPenney. Anyway, thank you, Obala. Jason?
Versace.
Two things. One is, I think Craig had something in the Friday at 5, but we did sit through a DCA, Austin Community Growth Ventures strategic planning meeting. I think this was the first of several meetings, but really good session. And I think it really reiterates the fact that, we've got a lot of good assets in our community, and we've got a great opportunity to, refine how we utilize those assets to really take the next step in terms of economic development. When you think of, the Hormel Foods Corporation, in terms of the Hormel Institute, the foundation, just the sheer number of, community leaders that we have here, I think really exciting stuff. And so, I think I left there with a pretty clear sense of optimism that there's going to be some big opportunities for us. And then number two is just, again, echo the happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you to everybody on the council. I think, we're a pretty good functioning group, and everybody kind of brings their own perspective, but we get to the right goal, at the end. And thank you to staff. I mean, it's been an incredibly challenging year from where we started, and, we just kind of roll with it, and we've kept the city functioning, and you guys deserve obviously all the credit for that. So thank you.
It's amazing we kept the city functioning. Thank you, Jason.
Even with Steve King as mayor.
Yes, even as well. Hey, miracle, it's Christmas miracle. And it's nice to see Mr. Fisher has his favorite Christmas sweater and not his Christmas jammies on, but Paul, do you have anything to say?
I as well want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, citizens, the staff, fellow council members. Everybody works hard to get where we're at, and I'm just comfortable where we're at, and I want to thank everybody and just say Merry Christmas.
Right on. Thanks, Paul. I just want to say a few things. We had we honored Marv Rapinski on his last HRA meeting. I think he served there 12 years or something. I went to that last meeting and sent him off. And we appreciate Marv's service. We all know him, and he had some real passion for the HRA, and we were blessed to have him for those 12 years on that board. Also, again, Belita Schindler gave $10,000 to the cross-country ski out there at that nature center. And it's absolutely amazing, the gifts that people keep giving, and the citizens, how they give to Austin. We certainly appreciate that gift. And then Cheryl Hayes, I mean, it is, as we joke, 45 years of city service. You don't get that, and that's just absolutely amazing. So I was glad to see her and her family here in person for that recognition. So that's something to honor, no doubt. So with that, take a motion to adjourn to January 3rd, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned, and I'm thinking Spicy meatball bolognese is what I'm thinking. Bobali get the cheeseburger?
Was
You
that?
getting the cheeseburger? Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, Eric, yes.
When is-
You have something
when
to say?
I have like 43 questions.
Okay.
Do those now?